Hey guys, new information on what's going on in the David case. Okay, we need to talk about this. Sit down. Are you guys prepared for this? There were two Celeste. Let me say this to you again because I don't think you had. There were two Celeste, both picked by David. And I think, and this is my thing, both picked to dirty the narrative. Are you guys ready for this? Sit down. We also have an exclusive from the bodyguard, or the people that are calling him David's bodyguard. He is saying unequivocally he does not know that man. It was just a joke, and people are going crazy with it. But let me tell you something. I think that this is all David playing online. David has not said two words to her family. He has not offered condolences. He hasn't even said a word to act shocked that while he was on tour, a car was found with a body in it. To act shocked at the fact that his, at the time, 13-year-old girlfriend had gone missing. He wasn't saying anything, but he was going chronically online, and he knows how to use the internet for his favor. Now just hear me out, all right? Hear me out first, and then let me know what you think. First of all, let's get into the two Celeste. I'm going to play you a clip really quick, and then I'm going to meet you after the jump because we have to discuss it. Okay, you guys, there are two Celeste. Celeste isn't just one person. The first Celeste is the 15-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez. She was the one that was found in David's trunk, that was reported at 13 years old to be missing from her family. It's saying friends have confirmed, and it's been confirmed by receipts that allegedly David met her when she was 10 years old in a Fortnite group. Okay, so that's what happened. Friends have confirmed, even though all this needs to be confirmed by the police. All right. Now, David, this is his Tesla. Teslas need a special key to unlock the front trunk. You just can't get in there. So he would either have to know he did it, or he would have to know who he gave the key passcode to. Okay. Now, police had learned that Celeste Rivas had a boyfriend named David. This was confirmed by her brother, by her friends, by her schoolmates, and also by a lot of people in David's Discord trainer. Again, I will say, how the hell is this man not arrested? I've never seen this much information outside of a detective movie. I've never seen this much evidence against one person outside of a detective movie. Okay, that's who was found. She also had a tattoo on her finger. So did David. Now here's the thing. There's a second Celeste, and this woman is 23 years old and started popping up later after the first Celeste went officially missing, which was about 2 years ago. Her name is Celeste Herrera, right? And she frequently interacted with David on social media. Now, here's the thing, and this is where it gets so twisted and weird. They not only share similar names, but if you see from these videos, they share similar features. They look like each other's doppelgangers, even down to their hair. They bear an uncanny resemblance. Now, just hear me out, right? And they say it's also in their appearance and temperament. So you have to ask yourself, how could this come to be? Okay? How could this come to be? Well, we have to think about it. Did he actually have an obsession with the little girl Celeste? It has been shown on Discord servers that a username that many people have said is Celeste's username, that she was pregnant, the 13-year-old, with David's child. Many people think that she refused to have the child, okay? She refused to get rid of the child, or whatever the reason may be. I don't actually want to speculate that much because nobody knows. But let me just say this, right? One girl you're obsessed with, so much so that you've been hanging with her, being with her ever since she was 10 years old in a Fortnite Discord. Okay, we have that. Now, what else do we have? All of a sudden, she goes bye-bye. And around that time, let's not forget, she's been missing for a while. She's been missing since she was 13. This year, she would have been 15, but she's been missing since she was 13. You start featuring in music videos a woman whose name is also Celeste, that looks a lot like the little Celeste that you had around. Now, let's also couple into the fact of the bodyguard. If you guys don't know what the bodyguard is, there is a man named Marky next door, okay? Now, it has been rumored that he was a bodyguard. It has been rumored that he was a bodyguard to David. However, and listen to me, that rumor has been debunked. I did a video about it, and we showed you the way it was debunked at the end of the video, but it has been debunked directly toward me, okay? His name is Marky Next Door on X, okay? He has officially said that he was not in any way, shape, or form affiliated, or did he know David or Celeste. He said he's a streamer, okay? He made a joke about it. That joke went viral and everybody took him seriously. And the joke wasn't about Celeste passing. It was about the fact that he used to work with them and guard David. He said he just did it. And he said all the pics and everything else is just AI and it's not him. I believe him because outside of some made up pictures, there's nothing to actually confirm. Even that whole FBI wanted pic that everybody was circulating, that has been debunked as a fake. Now ask yourself, okay? Somebody, and I will stand by this, somebody as cold-blooded and as cold-hearted as David, if he did this, and I do believe he did, somebody is cold-blooded, you have to be calculating. You have to basically be on some American Psycho stuff. If you are on that, okay? If you were that conniving to have a girl that was preggo and she was underage, maybe Celeste the baby said, I'm not doing this anymore. You can't do this to me. You think you're just going to walk away? Let's not forget that his star was rising. She was a liability at that point. I'm not saying in person. I'm saying from his psychotic eyes. Think about it, you guys. His star was rising. Okay? All of a sudden, you have an underage girl that's pregnant. Not only can that ruin your career, that could send you to jail for the rest of your life. The rest of your life. He knew, right? He knew what was at stake. So maybe he outgrew his underage, quote unquote, sneaky link. Okay, and thought it was best to cut an anchor to allow for his famous success to continue on without a burden and allegations all over his name. Again, we're thinking like a psycho, okay? Anything for fame and fortune. He said in one of his messages, remember, he was like, yo, I'll fix it. He appeared to live his life by throwing money at people to fix his mistakes. But what happens when you can't throw money at the problem? What's the next step and evolution of his fixer mentality? And you are now about to get into fame and fortune like you have never, ever seen. Billie Eilish, Katniss, who was it? Colucci, all these people, okay, are now wanting to collab with you, to go live with you. You're about to blow up, and now you have this little girl who could end it all for you, and she is not happy. So what do? Now, and if you're conniving enough to do that, think about it, you guys. Where did these rumors that Marky Next Door was his bodyguard, where did they come from? I know he made a joke, but who was the person that actually clipped that joke out of the blue and started circling it? You guys, I think that David is online. And I think he's trying to manipulate the social media to send a bunch of red herrings because he was hoping to God that there might be some other explanation or some way he could send police, and that way he could be left alone in order to continue his fame. But that's not happening because he is losing sponsors by the boatload. The industry is turning their back on them. You guys, it is bad. In any case, you guys, it's just a theory I have. Let me know what you think. The bodyguard was never the bodyguard. Marky Next Door was never the bodyguard. He wasn't involved. That has been debunked. You guys send some love to his streams, of course. But yeah, the plot thickens because there's two Celeste. Ugh, it's a lot. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to you later. Bye.